What is going on, guys? We have update 11.4 on the horizon here. I have been given access to the test server. A little bit of side note before we jump into this. I know some of you have requested specific testing videos. While I am on the test server, I have taken note of those. However, there is a little bit of a issue that is preventing me from doing those kind of in-depth testing videos. I'm going to try to work that out with the Warpath team. I just wanted to put that out there so you didn't think I forgot about you. But we're going to be jumping in here and discussing some of the big main points that are going to be coming with the 11.4 update. So without further ado, let's go and get started. Welcome back, guys. Like I said in the intro, we have the 11.4 update upon us. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope life is going wonderful, and I hope you guys are enjoying your time in Warpath so far in 2025. There is some pretty significant things that are going to be coming and changing about Warpath in this update. There's not a ton of things, but the things that they do have included in this are going to be pretty significant. So we're going to break it down in this video. Now, what I'm also going to do to be respectful of everybody's time is I'm going to break some of this into kind of separate videos for the sake of time. So we're going to have a video dedicated to just the new officers that are going to be coming. We're going to have a video dedicated to the new tech that's coming. This video is going to be just giving you guys a overview of what all is specifically going to be in this update. But before we get started, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more of these videos and stay up to date with the latest and greatest across Warpath, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel. All right, now I'm going to pull up the patch notes and we are going to review this and go through it together. All right, guys, I've got the patch notes pulled up on my other screen. So if you guys see me kind of staring off and reading through this, that's what I'm doing here. So the first thing we have got is the Dominion Corps tech tree. So it actually, in the patch notes, it calls it Dominion Corps, but here, at least on the test server, it's labeled as Ultra Corps. Not sure which one exactly, they've gone with as the final choice, but it's showing, like I said, Ultra Corps here. So let's see what it says. Dominion Corps tech or Ultra Corps tech will be available on servers launched for at least 60 days for commanders who have researched any military tech on the final section. So what I think it's talking about is I just went into the basic military tab here. What I believe it is talking about is in order to be able to unlock that Ultra Corps tech, you have to finish at least one of these final 3 big ones here under the standard military, which is going to increase your unit level cap to 200, which at least currently in Warpath is the max level that any unit can be. It goes on to say that the new tech tree is divided into multiple stages, with each stage unlocking based on the collective research progress of all commanders across all servers. A new stage unlocks once a specific number of commanders completes the research of a specific tech in a previous stage. Different phases of the new tech tree research require Dominion Corps badges of varying tiers. You can earn the badges at the new building, the Warfare Center. Now, for some quick context, here is the Warfare Center. It looks like that it only goes up to level 6. Now, it does look like, we'll go through this really quick. Badge 1 production, once you get to level 6, it's going to get 86. I'm assuming this is based on maybe per hour on how much you can generate, or per day. I'm not entirely sure on that just yet. Badge 2 production is going to be 56 once you reach level 6. Badge 3 production is 36. Badge 4 is 23. And then badge 5 and 6, it's 15 and 10 respectively. So not entirely sure if this is kind of like one of those building material production things, or how exactly you go about generating these. But that's kind of a quick look anyway, or a quick overview, of this building specifically. Now it says Ultra Corps badge 2. Let's see. Okay, so that's blocked. All right, so, okay, it's not going to let me really do much here. Anything here? Okay, so that's what we just looked at. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything for you guys. Okay, nope, nothing. So that's kind of the quick gist and a quick first look here at this Warfare Center building. It says, as a new tech tree phases unlock, you can upgrade your Warfare Center for a bonus when producing Dominion Corps badges of a lower tier than your building level. You can also use executive drill orders to quickly obtain Dominion Corps badges at the Warfare Center. After completing the research of any final tech in a modern war tech tree, you will be able to exchange city contribution badges for limited executive order drills. So once you complete, looks like modern war, we'll just use infantry since that's the first one here. So I'm assuming they're meaning once you complete the final big tech of any one of these infantry, tank, artillery, or airplane research trees, then you will be able to start exchanging your city contribution badges. I don't know about you guys, but I still need those city contribution badges. I need a lot of them. So not really sure how advantageous it is to exchange them, but at least you have the option if you want to use it. All right, next up we have got a new feature, which I know that in some other games this is a pretty standard feature, but we've never had this in Warpath. It's going to be interesting to see how it is utilized or if people even really use it in the first place, but we are going to now be able to broadcast messages, and before you ask, it is not free. So you can also only do it in certain text channels, from my understanding. The overview on the notes here say, worried your message might get lost. The new broadcast feature has you covered. This feature is available in 2 chat channels, the World Chat and then Conquest Chat. Number 1 says, use World Broadcast to send a message in World Chat visible to all online commanders on your server. And then number 2 says, use Conquest Broadcast to send a message in Conquest Chat visible to all online commanders within your battlefield. So obviously, since it's on the test server, we'll have to use World Chat. We're not in a Theater of Conquest event, but you guys can see here they have now added this like megaphone icon. If you click on that, it says editing world broadcast message. You can have up to 300 characters, and it looks like you can have maybe one at a time. Not sure how that looks, but if we click on the paintbrush, this is going to be where it gets interesting. So I'm assuming this is probably some form of an example here on what this is going to look like once sent, but they've also already got some banner, broadcast banner styles. They've got Total Annihilation, this classic version, and they've got this other one, which is an epic. So it looks like exclusive broadcast banner from the 25th anniversary event. So you can get these from the upcoming anniversary event, if that's something you're interested in. I mean, both are, pretty cool, to be fair. I think this whole like fighter plane going on with the like kind of electricity style stuff going around it is cool. And then this tank with some fire. I don't know, they're cool, but I'm not sure it's, worth a lot of money. But in addition to that, there was a deal. Okay, so if I click on this, you guys can see kind of how much it's going to cost. So you can purchase a broadcast message for 499 diamonds, or you can utilize this limited broadcast banner offer, acquire from the broadcast banner special gift. So whatever that means, but that's kind of how you utilize that broadcast message system. Not sure either how long these messages stay up for, so we'll have to wait and obviously find out. We also have 2 brand new officers coming to Warpath with this update. I'm going to have a video, like I said, dedicated to that specifically. We also have some unit balance optimizations. Starting with the Martyr's helicopter, it says increases the base armor damage multiplier for the Martyr's helicopter from 150 to 180%. Next up, we have got the Liberty fighter plane modifications will provide more firepower with other attributes remaining unchanged. Also increased the airplane damage multiplier for Liberty fighter planes' main and secondary weapons from 100% to 105%. And then also added a new camp bonus for modern Martyrs fighters, enhanced damage absorption. The bonus reduces damage taken from fighter planes by 15%. So the Martyr fighter plane essentially is going to get a pretty solid buff here. And then same with the Liberty fighter plane. It's only 5%, but everything does help. And then also the Martyr helicopter is going to get a buff as well. So with that being said, my kind of initial thoughts on that are they are overall, and I've done some testing, and if you guys have been a part of the channel for any length of time, you guys have probably seen the testing videos I've done in the past while on the test server, so it's kind of in a fair and truly balanced environment. And what we found was that the Martyrs camp overall is pretty much trash. Obviously, they've got a couple of specialized units like the rocket launcher, that no other camp has. So it's kind of in its a field of its own. But outside of that, all of the, units that are a part of each camp, think main battle tank, helicopter, things like that. The Martyr camp was by far, in a way, the absolute worst in every single category with every single unit. So what I think they're trying to do is to buff up Martyrs, the Martyrs camp just a little bit more. All right, guys, I know this is a little bit of a longer video. Hang with me. We are almost through all of this. The next thing that is going to be coming with the update are some Operation Hegemon optimizations. Obviously, being on the test server, I am not in a Operation Hegemon match, so I cannot show you, but I can take you through the list. Starting with number 1, optimized audio in Operation Hegemon and Operation Hegemon Naval Clash. Added background music, added voice prompts that trigger when allied buildings are under attack. Also optimized the Raven cache distribution in Operation Hegemon Naval Clash. It says reduced the number of Raven caches on the map, increased the amount of resources stored at each Raven cache site, and increased troops collection speed when gathering Raven caches. All right, guys, we are to the last and final optimization here that is coming with the 11.4 update here in Warpath, and it is that they are increasing the museum collection level cap to 140, allowing you to earn more rewards as you level up. So for those of you that may be new and not understanding what they're talking about, if you click on your profile or a profile of any commander, you can see what collection level or collector level they are. All you have to do is simply click on it. You can go visit the museum. You click here on collection rewards and you can see, kind of what level they are and what you're going to get as you progress up these different collector levels. I believe, and I should know this, but I don't. I think the current cap is either 80 or 90. I think it's 80. I believe it's 80. But now they're going to let everybody go to 140 so you can see the additional buffs that are going to be gained. Here they stop at 130, so I guess you can go up to 140, but then this is the last set of buffs you're going to get. I would say my one hope for this is obviously this is going to continue to make the big spenders, the big whales, even stronger and even more powerful. So that's obviously going to be tough. Especially for the either free-to-play, low spenders to mid-tier spenders. That's going to be pretty hard to keep up because when you have just an obscene amount of buffs, the gap and the advantage in players is just, man, it gets pretty wide. It gets pretty wide, so I just really hope that this doesn't create a gap that's so wide that it can't be recovered from. I hope that all the players are still able to compete. But with that being said, I digress. That is going to be the last optimization here for the 11.4 update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you excited for this update? Are you not excited for this update? And tell me why. I am very curious to see how this new tech tree kind of gets incorporated and how big of a priority it is for players just across the board. And like I said, we're going to have another video dedicated specifically to that tech. As always, if you have access to Discord and are not already in our community Discord server, the link to that is going to be in the description of the video below. Click on that link. It will take you right into the community Discord server, whether you are a new player or a veteran player. It doesn't matter. Absolutely everybody is welcome. We'd love to have you come be a part of it. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch the video today, and we'll see you on the next one.